Welcome to a mini mouthful from Mandy. Aaron got me juicing a little bit with him. He's been doing celery and carrot juice. I'm going to have him go over a lot of this with me because I am not super familiar with it. And then in a later episode, we're going to kind of use some of the leftovers from this Enemas.
Next. Okay, so I may not cook a lot, which we discovered in the last episode and talked about, but I haven't looked a lot into other aspects of health and body stuff and juicing. So this is a slow torque juicer. This compresses, saves the most amount of nutrients out of the juice itself. So we cut up yesterday. Come look at this stuff. So we've got celery that Mandy cut here and carrots, some heirloom carrots and things. And I put them in to soak overnight just so they stay fresher, and especially the celery, more juice in it. What I put in is distilled water. The distilled water is 0 TDS. There's actually nothing in here except for water. And that distilled water itself is, I believe, negatively charged. And what it does is take anything, viruses, bacteria, negative things in your body, will actually pull them through your body. So you can look it up. Distilled water actually is good for your body for most people. In my understanding, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. I don't have any qualifications. So everything I'm sharing here is my own research and my own experience with my own body. This is just my advice and what I've done for my body, for myself. So you're an adult, do what you want to do. These are things that I've learned and how I understand them. So distilled water, it can actually be very beneficial if you actually look into some of the research. There are people drinking distilled water for a gallon a day, and after 90 days, 30 to 90 days, a gallon of distilled water a day, they'll even return their hair color. From being white, gray head of hair will return their hair color and nutrients back to their hair. Really interesting stuff with that. But you can also add trace ionic minerals. So these are ionized trace minerals. This is post-plant processed minerals, and these can be added to your distilled water. So your body can actually absorb these. This is Amazon. This is 15 or 20 bucks. Actually, this is Earthshift product. Is Dr. Robert Kassar in Hawaii. He's got a lot of incredible products, and there's a lot of videos there about all this stuff also. He makes ferments and all sorts of other things. So this is post-plant processed minerals. They're actually able to be absorbed by your body, whereas the electrolytes and a lot of things in bottled water, they actually aren't. They're pre-post-plant processed minerals that your body, that crystallize in your body and harden your arteries and things. And so
it's just easier for your body to process than electrolytes and everything that's added in water.
It's bioavailable. So it's actually ready for your body to use in the way that we think. So some other things we got here, this is from Host Fence, this is Paul Stamets. These are different mushroom supplements for energy and for immune system support. So all the COVID stuff, what we're not hearing as much of, it sounds like to me, is what to do to boost your immune system. Mushrooms and things are an incredible way, a bunch of this stuff as well.
Aaron also gave this to me when I was hungover, and it's amazing.
Also that. This is another thing they talk about, niacin. Paul Stamets uses this in his mushroom microdosing protocol. This, in short, allows blood to get through peripheral nervous system in ways that it normally doesn't before. So you're allowing your blood to actually get through it, so people flush and you can get blotchy, but you can do different, it's called gua sha or similar things, just a technique to smooth your face. But brushing your lymphatic system, your skin to smooth that out as it moves through your body. A lot of information here, a lot of little tidbits. So I just throw it in one little video because I know a lot about a lot, but they all overlap, and there's always more to learn. So
take tidbits and research them.
Yeah.
Figure your own stuff out.
So we've got these soaking in. We're going to talk about all that. This is distilled water plus ionic minerals. So it just adds additional minerals to the juices here. And as we're juicing, this one does a really good job. Slow torque juicer, like I said. So it's pull back here.
Okay, what's the difference between a slow juicer and faster juicer?
So they've got different purposes and applications. We're trying to get the most nutrients and things out of the juicer, out of the materials. The slower the juicer, the better. So it's not going to pulverize the cells and shred them to pieces. It'll crush them in the ways that actually is beneficial for your body, if I'm remembering that right.
So to get more nutrients, you want to use a slower juicer?
Yes.
Okay.
And then this is a structured water device. Actually, this guy right here. So it's got some spheres in here, geometric patterns and things on the inside. You can't really tell. Yeah. But what it does is the water cascades through. It actually allows the water to restructure and allows it to be more bioavailable for your body. A lot of times you drink water, and a lot of it is unable to be absorbed.
So this is just about getting all the nutrients, all the best things about things into your body.
Yeah, as efficiently as possible. Okay. Bioavailable as possible. The prep we do, or the getting raw and organic and locally grown, because it has local antibodies and things like local honey and things can help within 2 months. I think, of taking local honey, and people just being able to resolve allergies and things.
Oh yeah, allergies. The first thing you're supposed to do when you move to a new place is get raw honey from that area to
Yeah.
help with allergies.
And then the enema dynamic. So coffee enema is a lot of things. You want to look into Gerson therapy. It's very, very medically proven therapy based on my own research. Now, again, I'm not a doctor here, but do some research. There's a documentary out there that does a really good job on a lot of remedies that we just haven't heard about that used to be in the papers, used to be public, 60, 70 years ago, the forbidden cures of cancer. And one of them, they talk about Gerson therapy, but it's a whole other holistic dynamic. Includes coffee enemas. Enemas used to be recommended by the Merck manuals, I believe, up in the early 1900s in the United States. Kind of fell out of modern medical technology or awareness. Not because it's not effective, but in my opinion, because it doesn't make money. If you heal yourself, you don't need the medical industry. So I'm not saying the medical industry is irrelevant. What I'm saying is it seems very, very unbalanced. And we've forgotten how to do things like this to take care of our bodies.
Right. Most medicine comes from plants and all those things anyway. Like, people just don't. I don't think people really understand that.
Right, and that's
like even aspirin, come on.
Yeah, right from tree bark.
Yeah,
right.
I think it's forgotten now.
So with this stuff, I'm gonna get closer in here. So if you cut them up into small, like 1 or 2 inch pieces, it makes it easier to break down. This thing does a great, great job, but still, it can get really caught up. That's part of the different expenses in juicers too, is the ease of cleaning. How often they break down or get caught up, filled up with fiber and stuff from other things that they are processing.
It's also a nice thing about having Erin is he gets a nice expensive juicer and I just get the juice. So.
That's true, and she helps me clean, so it's a bonus.
Uh-huh.
And with enema too, just that was talking about a coffee enema. I did one of those this morning for the first time in over a year actually. But regular just freshwater enemas, or as we were saying, distilled water with ionic minerals. It's something that they've studied. The average person could do 42 of them before their actual bowels return to normal size and get a bunch of the extra crud up there. And a lot of us have mucoid plaques and different things. That is not a conspiracy theory. It's a very well researched thing.
That's how beautiful and green that is.
But most of us have anywhere from 10 to 30 pounds of hardened plaque in our digestive system because of our sad American diet, and we don't know any better. So we're learning how to heal our bodies. We're learning how to heal ourselves.
Bye, Patty. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you later.
Oh, bye, Patty. And hi, Patty. So yeah, so that's all there. So this stuff, the celery juice in the morning, this is a big kick, I think, this last year. And I usually do it, we did this yesterday, I did twice as much yesterday. This will run right through you and grab a whole lot of stuff on the way.
Yeah, I can attest to that.
It's right. When Mandy did it.
The first time, I was sick at the time too, and I did it, and it was like, within like 10 minutes, it was like, oh my God, I got to run to the bathroom.
Yeah, we were sitting here chatting, just talking. She goes, I got to go to the bathroom. Boom, and she was gone. So anyway, yeah, well, this one thing. And the last thing here, I'll put right here. So we're going to do, I'm going to do some carrots after this. We're going to have some carrot juice. And then we're going to take the broth or whatever water from this and make, tonight we'll do a stew and do another episode, I guess. It's just real simple. Maybe we'll do my vegetable stew or whatever.
Yeah, we're going to make a vegetable soup tonight with some of that leftover water. So using just leftovers as much as we can to get as much nutrients out of it and cook ourselves dinner tonight.
And the water itself is already structured because it's been soaking with the plants. I've also run it through the structuring device. Probably do it again, just pouring it through. And all of this just makes it more bioavailable for your body. So this is different ways of adding energy, if you will, or ways of transmuting energy and changing the function and the effect of how it goes into our bodies. And the last thing I want to say is fire cider. So fire cider makes me, you remember it, you bought
yeah, there was shallot, habanero pepper.
I think so. Garlic, onion,
and
ginger
and vinegar.
More than that, with ginger, horseradish. What else? There's a bunch of stuff in there, but it's, I think it's called the bubonic plague recipe or whatever, but it kills all bleeds gram-negative bacteria in the body.
And you know what? It is everything that's in it makes an incredible dressing.
Oh yeah, very tart. Mince it all up, put apple cider vinegar in there, raw apple cider vinegar, and it's antibacterial, but it's not a broad spectrum antibiotic. It kills everything. It only kills the negative bacteria in your gut microbiome in your body. So it's really great for, if you use it after you brush your teeth, actually in the morning, kills all the negative bacteria. Can really help with halitosis and different things because it's actually super, super beneficial. It's all.
So how do you use it after you brush your teeth? You just drink it, or do you use it as mouthwash?
You take it, they just wash it around like a mouthwash and swallow it because it's actually going to. You have a lot of bad. If you brush your teeth, I usually just drink it, just wash around, gurgle it, swallow it, and you can do that. Especially if you're feeling sick, you can do that several times a day. So it's amazing. Yeah, so maybe we can do it to boost your immune system and feel a lot better, and then there's less risk of COVID or anything else.
Right. And Aaron's all about all of this stuff and looking at the nutrients. And for me, it's like, how can I use it in food so that it's more available to people like me who's not, who aren't super into that and haven't really researched it. It's like, it's going to be good for me, and I can find ways that I can handle it.
That's funny because you know food and cooking way better than I do. I know certain things well, but like it's nice to be able to mix the two, and we're always learning, and we're always finding our own routines and patterns and things that work for our bodies.
Yeah, sorry. Good comment. I need to get from Jordan. I need to get me a juicer, and we'll have to make sure I'm stocked up in toilet cleaning supplies if I do this. And that's
It's true.
So true, but it's so delicious.
Or just let it pass right through, and then jump in the shower again. Good way to do it too. So.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's the short for today.
And then we will see you guys later tonight. We're gonna make some soup out of this, and I'm gonna drink the juice.
Yay!
Thanks.
Oh, you got me good. All right. Take care, guys.